Welcome to the Moving Pictures Studio. We're here with Denis Villeneuve. Firstly, congratulations on Incendies. The film, to me, it begins with a perfect premise for a mystery. It's people find out something very personal that they've never known before and are sent on a mission, essentially. But what unfolds after that took me by complete surprise. If you found out that that you had this personal history, or that your foundation, your core family, was composed of members that you never knew existed, are you the sort of person who would want to stir things up and find out more and more, or would you like to let things alone?
I think this is the main thing, the main message of Wajdi Mouawad's words of poem. The film is based on Wajdi Mouawad's play, Incendies. And one of the main thing about it is that you have to dig past in order to be free in the present. You cannot get rid of it. You can. It's a thing that most of the people are afraid to dig past, and very often it will confront your own identity, your own ego, and it's something that can be very scary. But in order to be free and to get rid of past anger that are coming from the past, you don't have the choice. In fact. I think I did that, and I will do it again. Just dig the past in order to get free. That's the main thing about Incendies.
And but sometimes do you think also that if you know too much about your past, you're so conscious of repeating it or not repeating it that you end up falling into a pattern of behavior?
No, I think that the knowledge of knowing your past maybe is the only way to avoid repetition. I think that's the first step to avoid. Then there's a lot of work to do in order to avoid the repetition. But I think this is the first step, is to be aware where you're from.
You talk about the endless cycle of violence in the region, and sometimes you show a lot, and sometimes you choose not to show much in this film, and cut away from it to the people shooting rather than, the effect of the blood. What kind of conscious decisions did you make in terms of how much violence to show?
Yeah, this is a very good question about violence. My only link with violence is fear. I hate violence. I don't like violent movies, and I can't believe my two last features were about that. It's just, the fact is that I'm trying to find an equilibrium in order to, that the audience will feel what the character is going through, and to show violence in a very ugly way, very no spectacular way, anti-cinematic way. I don't know how to say that. It's just to not glorify violence, to show its ugliness, and in the same time just show the right amount of violence, so the audience won't be repulsed by it, but in the same time will strongly moved by the power of this violence.